What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're entering the Assemble arc in the Versus System two-player card game. Today we're starting out with Volume 2, Issue 7, Power and Reality. On the box, we have a two-tone color scheme representing the Power Stone and the Reality Stone, as well as two characters that roughly represent the colors. Hawkeye with his color scheme, and Ultron with some red accents in there. Power and Reality, a little hard to read, but it's visible enough, and I do like how they have the gems there as well. On the side of the box, Story Arc Assemble, Marvel Studios collection, and as a preview of the next two, they line up, which is cool. Back of the box, contents, 55 cards, and a rule sheet. On the top, we see Power and Reality, and they also carry on the gems motif, and it actually does it for all three. So at the very least, it's easy to tell that they're part of the same arc because they all have the gems lined up there, and the names of each of the gems are right there. Bringing together an all-star cast of heroes and villains, the first addition to the three-part Assemble story arc showcases dynamic imagery from a variety of Marvel movies. This expansion to the Versus System two-player card game is full of Earth-based characters mysteriously brought together by the Power and Reality Stones to serve your deck. First up, we have hero character Bucky Barnes from Captain America, 5 health, range, 4-2 stat line, aka Winter Soldier. Sniper, he can range attack back row enemy characters even while they're protected. Missing in action, level up 2 times. When Bucky gets wounded, he gains an XP. As he levels up, he transforms into Villain Winter Soldier level 2. This Villain team Winter Soldier from Captain America, the Winter Soldier, also has range 7-5 stat line, Sniper, the new Fist of Hydra. At the start of your main phase, choose an enemy player. They stun another character on their side. So this actually hurts you and gives your opponent agency on how to further hurt your supporting characters, which that can be rough, but you now have the man on the bridge. When Captain America appears on your side, Winter Soldier transforms into hero Bucky Barnes level 2. Here we have Bucky Barnes level 2 from Avengers Infinity War, still has range a 6-8 stat line, aka Winter Soldier, Sniper. I'm with you until the end of the line. Captain America pays 1 less power symbol to use the superpowers on your side. Longing, Rusted, Furnace, Daybreak. Main, yellow-red, transform Bucky into Villainous Winter Soldier level 2. Only enemy characters can use this power during their main phase. So they brainwash him basically into this guy, and then Captain America appearing would break that brainwashing. So it's got that back and forth, and he needs Captain America to help him with that. Next up, we have Hawkeye from Avengers. 5 health, range, 4-3 stat line, quick draw. While Hawkeye is ranged attacking, enemy characters can't strike back at him. Eyes on everything, level up 3 times. When Hawkeye stuns an enemy defender while ranged attacking, he gains an XP. His level 2 from Age of Ultron, he now has a 9-4 stat line, quick draw. I want you on that roof. Main blue or yellow or green or red. Put Hawkeye into a nest. While Hawkeye's nest is Avengers Tower, he has Sniper. Academy, Genius. Fortress, he can't be range attacked. Laboratory, he has Regeneration. Training Ground, he can't be melee attacked. On the villainous side, we have Killmonger from Black Panther. 5 health, range, 2-5 stat line. I trained, I lied, I killed just to get here. Main red. Choose an enemy character. Put a +1/+1 counter on Killmonger and a -1/+1 counter on that enemy character. Each one is for a kill. Level up 4 times. When Killmonger KOs an enemy character, he gains an XP. If that character was chosen this turn with I train, I lied, I killed just to get here, he gains 2 instead. Killmonger's level 2, also from Black Panther at the end of the movie. He has 5 health, 7-6 stat line, pounce and dodge, the Conquerors or the Conquered. At the start of your main phase, choose an enemy character, put a +1/+1 counter on Killmonger and a -1/+1 counter on that enemy character. I'm your king. Supporting characters on your side have +3/3 while attacking a character chosen this turn with the Conquerors or the Conquered. Nick Fury from Captain Marvel, 5 health, range, 1-6 stat line, a full bird, Colonel, build green. Supporting characters on your side and supporting characters you own have Soldier this turn. Pretty high security clearance, level up 3 times. When one of the following happens with a character on your side, Fury gains an XP. Phil Coulson appears, or Goose is attacked, or Captain Marvel attacks. Now, it doesn't say for the first time, so I think it means if you have Captain Marvel and she's able to like attack a few times, I think you still level up. There were some that are like when each happened one time or the first time you would get it. So that doesn't have that wording there, so I don't think it works as strictly. So I think you can just have Captain Marvel attack a bunch and it's fine. His level 2 is Nick Fury from Avengers. He now has a 5/7 stat line, and it continues the wording on the last one. So it said a full bird colonel turned spy. Build red. Supporting characters on your side and supporting characters you own have agent this turn instead of soldier, so one to the other. For emergencies only, reaction blue yellow. When Fury gets KO'd, search your hand deck KO pile for a Captain Marvel supporting character and put it on your side. She becomes your main character. That is a really fun, like, last hurrah or like contingency plan thing that is fully in line with the character and gives you another reason, as if you didn't already need enough reasons to run Captain Marvel. But she's probably going to be like one of the stronger ones. So you're going to get someone, your opponent's going to think, oh, good, I've defeated them. No, you didn't. This bigger threat, most likely. Another villainous one, we have a Red Skull from Captain America, the first Avenger. 5 health, range, 2/5 stat line. We have left humanity behind. Red Skull can't be attacked by supporting characters with cost 3 or less. The power of the gods. Level up 15 times. When a character appears on your side, Red Skull gains XP equal to its attack. His level 2 is actually from Avengers Infinity War. He now has flight, he lost range, and has a 0/9 stat line. He has passive, so he cannot attack or strike back. You must lose what you love. Build yellow. Choose an enemy player to reveal their hand and discard a supporting character with the highest cost. If there are no supporting characters there, you win the game. He goes from like this aggressive dude that is searching for power to like this passive, just like waiting you out. I mean, you draw 2 cards each turn, but if you don't play stuff to kill him, and you're holding it off into your hand, you can also build up your forces to take down their guy. So they're having to worry about this. And it's always fun to have a built-in win mechanic that is your alternate win strategy. Onto the supporting cast, we have Hero Maria Hill from the Avengers. 2 cost, 1 health, 3/3 stat line. Deep Shadow Conditions. When Hill appears, she gets plus 3/3 and stealth this turn. On the villain side, we have Baron von Strucker from Avengers Age of Ultron. 3 cost, 1 health, 3/6 stat line. A lot of effects stuff here. The Age of Miracles. Build blue. Choose another supporting character on your side with 1 printed health. It gets one of the following keywords at random. There's 6, so you could probably like roll a 6-sided die. I'll get a 5, but we'll pick the 5th word. Dark. When it enters combat, put a -1/1 counter on each enemy character in the combat. Fast. When it attacks for the first time each turn, ready it. Strong. At the start of your turn, if it doesn't have a vitality counter, put a vitality counter on it. Sly. When another player draws any number of cards, draw a card. Weird. Enemy characters can't attack it. Wise. Enemy players play with their hands revealed. Hero Wong from Doctor Strange. 3 cost, 1 health, 4/4 stat line. Guardian of these books. When a character on your side uses a yellow superpower, draw a card. That's probably on Doctor Strange. I don't remember, but I'm sure it is. Villain Killmonger from Black Panther. 4 cost, 1 health, 5/5 stat line. I want the throne. When Killmonger appears, choose an enemy main character until Killmonger leaves play. That character loses its printed keyword and superpowers, and Killmonger gains them. Hero M'Baku from Black Panther. 5 cost, 1 health, 8/5 stat line, entrusted with the heart-shaped herb. Main red. Choose another supporting character on your side with 1 printed health. Put a vitality counter on it, and it gains pounce and dodge. Wakanda Forever. When M'Baku is KO'd, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Put a Black Panther character or a Wakanda Forever character other than M'Baku from among them into your hand and shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your deck. So pretty cool searching effect. Obviously, it includes Black Panther, so the older Black Panther cards would work. And I'm assuming later in the story arc, we'll either get Shuri or Okoye, who will have Wakanda Forever, most likely, because this would have been before Wakanda Forever, the movie, came out, so we wouldn't have Shuri as Black Panther yet. It is fun how they go from hero villain. They kind of do divvy it up that way. Either way, we're looking at villain Arnon Zola from Captain America Winter Soldier. 6 cost, 1 health, 0001 stat line. I wrote an algorithm. Main yellow, 1. If exactly one face up enemy character has more attack than each other one, go to 2. If not, go to 3. 2. Stun that character. 3. Put 2 -1/1 counters on each enemy character. Okay, now we're getting to powerhouses. We have hero Bruce Banner from Avengers Infinity War. 7 cost, 2 health, flight range, 7/7 stat line, aka Hulk. This is when he's using the Hulkbuster armor. I think I'm getting the hang of it. During either player's turn, combat blue or yellow, put a +1/1 counter on Bruce for each time that he used this power this game. If Iron Man is face up on your side, Bruce pays 1 less power symbol to use this power. So if he was your main character, those would be free. So during either player's turn, combat free, he would just get +1/1 counters and really just build it up. Really good like Iron Man arsenal or like team synergy going on there. Going in a different direction on the villain side, we have Ultron from Age of Ultron. 1 cost, 1 health, 33 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. What do you know? We have another Ultron, although this one is a 2 cost, 1 health, 4/4 stat line, but also has 1 of a kind and Swarm. Then we have another Ultron with a 3 cost, 1 health, range, 5/5 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. Now we have a 4 cost Ultron, 1 health, range, 6/6 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. Oh, they finally have different artwork on this one. We have Ultron, 5 cost, 2 health, flight, but not range, 7/7 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. A 6 cost Ultron, which once again has 2 health, flight, 8/8 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. This could be the last one, I'm not sure. We have a 7 cost Ultron, 3 health, flight and range, 9/9 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. Okay, this has got to be the last one. There's no way there's any more. Ultron, 8 cost, 3 health, flight and range, 10/10 stat line, 1 of a kind, and Swarm. Oh, thank goodness. Now for the plot twist lineup, we have proprietary technology from Iron Man 3. Loyalty. Put this in your deck only if each card with a team affiliation and each character in your deck share a team affiliation. During either player's turn, combat, put 2 -1/1 counters on an enemy supporting character in the combat with flight or range. If it has both, stun it instead. Now, this does not say it has to be good or it has to be evil, so either deck could play it. But the caveat is that they have to share team affiliation. So if you're playing Ego, well, he's a villain, but his level up condition requires you to play a Star-Lord who's a hero. So since they clash, I don't think you'd be able to do that. You're the last one from Avengers Age of Ultron. During either player's turn combat, if you have only one face-up character on your side, cancel the combat and end the current turn. Assemble Arc. This 3-issue arc is our second foray into cards featuring the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This issue focuses on the mighty characters in the MCU who hail from Earth, like Killmonger, Hawkeye, and Nick Fury. The next issue focuses on many intergalactic characters like Groot, Talos, and Thanos, and his children. And the final issue focuses on awesome female characters like Captain Marvel and Black Widow, Bucky Barnes, and Winter Soldier. The new Fist of Hydra allows an enemy player to force Winter Soldier to stun a character on your side. When an enemy player pays for Longing Rusted Furnace Daybreak, it can use one of its own wild locations. Note, any enemy character can pay and use Longing Rusted Furnace Daybreak, but 2 characters can't work together to pay for and use their power. Hawkeye. When you spend a power symbol from a location in your resource row to put Hawkeye into a nest, put the location card partially underneath him and leave it there face up as the nest. If you pay for the power by discarding a location or you reduce the power to 0, nothing happens. When Hawkeye's nest is one of the locations' name on the card, he has the associated text. While a location is a nest, it still counts as a location as being a face-up resource in your row. However, it can't be used to generate a power symbol anymore. If the location gets KO'd or leaves your side, the nest effect leaves. The nest effect ends. If the location gets turned face down by an effect, put it back into your resource row and the nest effect ends. When Hawkeye gets stunned or leaves your side, turn the location face down and put it in your resource row and the nest effect ends. If Hawkeye uses I want you on that roof and he already has a nest, turn the old nest face down and put it in your resource row and that nest effect ends. Nick Fury, a full bird colonel, and turned spy. Each give supporting characters on your side and you own soldier or agent respectively. See select keywords in their definitions. This means that when a supporting character appears on your side, it will trigger its soldier/agent power and count each other supporting character on your side. Note, a character can have multiple instances of soldier or agent. For example, if you give soldier to a character that already has soldier, when it appears, both instances of soldier will trigger separately. Red Skull, when you resolve, you must lose what you love. If there was a tie for highest supporting character, you choose which one gets discarded. Baron von Strucker, to resolve the Age of Miracles, first choose a supporting character with 1 printed health other than Baron von Strucker, then randomly select one of the 6 new keyword powers. That character gains the new power until it leaves play. To randomly select a power, we recommend rolling a 6-sided die, where 1 is dark and 6 is wise. If you use Age of Miracles more than once on the same character, it's possible for them to have the same power twice. This is great with Dark and Sly, but not so great with the other powers. So they can stack, but sometimes it doesn't matter if it's more than one time. Bruce Banner, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Counts each time it was used this game by this card while it's in play. If it leaves play and comes back, or later you have another copy of this card on your side, I think I'm getting the hang of it, we'll start over. Wong, Guardian of these books will trigger when you use a yellow superpower even if you don't actually spend a yellow. For example, Bruce Banner's I think I'm getting a hang of this is a yellow and blue superpower and will trigger Guardian of these books even if Bruce spends blue to use it, and even if he spends nothing because you have Iron Man on your side. M'Baku. When M'Baku gives a character pounce and dodge, it will keep these powers until that character leaves play. Arnon Zola. 1. If you understand how I wrote an algorithm works, go to 2. If not, go to 3. 2. Cool, we're done here. 3. Start by reading part 1 of the superpower. Then if exactly one face-up enemy character has more attack than each other face-up enemy character, go to part 2 of the superpower and stun that character. Otherwise, go to 3 and put 2 -1/1 counters on each enemy character. If everything now makes sense, go to 2 above. If not, go to 3 above. You're the last one. When this plot twist resolves, it cancels the combat. It then acts as though the player whose turn it was just said, okay, I'm done with my turn. And then anything that triggers at the end of the turn will trigger. And the rest of end of turn procedure will happen normally. Select keywords. The following keywords are featured on cards without a description. Agent. When this character appears, look at cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of agents on your side. Put any number of those cards at the bottom of your deck and the rest back in any order. Dodge. This character can't be range attack. Genius. At the start of your turn, draw a card. Pounce. While this character is attacking an exhausted character, can't strike back at this character. Regeneration. At the start of your turn, heal a wound from this character. Sniper. This character can range attack back row characters even while they're protected. Soldier. When this character appears, put -1/1 counters equal to the number of soldiers on your side onto an enemy supporting character. Stealth. This character can melee attack back row characters even while they're protected. Then we have a checklist and credits. As for artwork, we have the Marvel Studios logo and this, like the cards. This time we didn't get separate artworks of the characters seen on the front. Well, guys, that's it for the Versus System 2-player card game Assemble Story Arc Volume 2, Issue 7, Power and Reality. Which new mechanic are you most excited to see? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.